Big Jeff. Today's topic is older men dating young women and the issues that we have dating young women. One of the issues is that young women haven't lived their life yet. When I was 40 years old, I met my daughter's mother, who was 19 at the time. I didn't know she was 19 because she was 5'11" and she was tall for her age. And she had a fake ID, but she was only 19, and she was Hispanic. We got together. In the beginning, it was something new. She was young, I was old, and she kind of gave me a little inspiration and made me feel good about myself at 40. So we got together, had a relationship, had a baby. But what I found out was that she hadn't lived her life. I was set in my ways at 40 years old. Everything that she wanted to do already done. I wasn't interested in it. And she still wanted to finger pop, go to parties, hang out with her friends, etc. So after we had the baby, that put a big burden on her, not for me. And she decided, she just walked away from the baby and left. But the truth of it is, in the relationship, I would tell her, you know what, you need to get a job. She'd get one job and work a little while and find something wrong, go to another job. But the truth of it is, she was young, didn't want to work. She was looking for a paycheck. So I confronted her one day. I said, you're going to have to leave or you're going to get a job, because it's me, you, and the baby. And you're not doing anything. You know what she told me? You'd have to pay these bills whether I was here or not. Well, that was the end of that relationship. I raised a little girl. The little girl's 14 years old now. I'm raising her by myself for 14 years. Mother left. I met another young lady. I was 50. And she was 30. She was Hispanic and African American. Absolutely gorgeous. You know how those mixed race women are. She was absolutely gorgeous. She was an eye catcher. I met her. She had a daughter. It was a disaster. Not only she wasn't shit, but her daughter wasn't shit. Her daughter thought she was more than what she was, and she wasn't shit. Didn't want to work. Didn't want to do anything. And I confronted her. I said, you have to get a job. I said, I'm not taking care of another woman. She told me the same thing the Hispanic told me. You have to pay these bills whether I was here or not. I told her I was done. She stole from me. She stole some money from me and stole my laptop computer because she was mad because I don't be with her anymore. See, what I found out is most of these young women, when we meet them, they look for somebody to take care of them. Because see, times are harder now, and older men are more established in life. These young guys don't want nothing but a piece of ass. I was already set. My life was already together. I already had a home, cars, a job, etc. I made a mistake. She was user-friendly. A lot of times us older guys will meet these young girls and we think they really like us. But in true reality, they look for somebody to take care of them. Most of them are looking for a paycheck. They'll start saying, you know what, I need this, I need that, I don't have any money, can I use your card? And you get used up. And then I met this white lady who I had a relationship with for a short period of time. She was in her 50s. She was older looking. She wasn't who I thought she was. But she got mad one day. She came to my house. She saw I had pictures of my relationships on my wall. And I can't believe that you date these younger women, blase, blase, blase. Of course she's going to say that. She's old. She said, them women are looking for a daddy, somebody to take care of them. Well, some of the things that she said are right. But all young women are not looking for a paycheck or looking for a daddy. Some of them are just looking for love. But what difference does it make? It's called choice. You be with who the hell you want to be with if they fucking want to be with you. I was walking with a young lady I was in a relationship with, and this older African American woman looked at us. And she looked at her friend and said, he knows he's too old to be with her. It was none of her goddamn business who I was with. People always have an opinion about who you should be with or what you should do. You should do what makes you happy. If you get a young girl and you're going to be a fool and let her use you, so be it. That's your issue. Older women, physically unattractive, no matter how they lie and try to make you think they're hot, it's over with. They have an old way of thinking. They're physically not who they used to be. Because we're all getting old. I'm 57 years old, 2 days older than dirt. I might not look 57, but I'm old. I could be older, but I'm thankful to live to be 57. Older women don't come up and try to talk to me. Only young women. I'm 7 feet tall, so I'm an attention getter. But older women don't try to talk to me, only young women. But I learned my lesson. You pay the cost to be the boss to mess with a young woman. Because I'll tell you, from my experience, they will ride you until they can't ride you anymore. They act like you owe them something because they physically attractive. Let me tell you ladies that watch this. Everything you have physically or sexually is a dime a dozen. It's everywhere. It's just like a car lot. You go on a car lot, you can buy a used car, old car, light car, dark car, a big car, small car. It's a dime a dozen. But us men, we are so stupid to fall into the trap, and we get used and then we feel bad. And the problem is we're getting older too. After a while, I won't be able to get them young girls. And I don't want old ones, so what do? What I realize is I prayed to the Lord to send me a woman. Because I can't pick one. I don't like the old ones. And I can't find a good young one. To me, at 57 years old, I want a woman from 35 to 40. I want a woman that don't have a lot of baggage. A woman that haven't been used up and abused up. Some of these young women are just as used up as some of these old ass women. It's the same thing. I don't have the answer. But I'm going to tell you, when you're dealing with a young woman, keep your eyes open. I've met 4 or 5 of them that don't want to work. Matter of fact, I got kids by 2 of them. Lord have mercy, what the hell is wrong with Big Jeff? Chasing ass. But in the long run, I paid for that ass. But I learned my lesson. If it look good, it smell good, and taste good, it don't mean it's good. If it's young and tender, it means nothing. If it's old and beat up, it means nothing. It's called choice. I had to do some soul searching. I'm single now. I had to do some soul searching and realize, you know what, Jeffrey? You're 57 years old. How much more time you have left? You got one more shot at this relationship thing. Because how long are you going to look the way you look? And how long is your junk going to work, if you know what I mean? Sometimes you got to put your pencil down, smell the coffee, and wake up and say, I got to do something different because what I've been doing is not helping. What has gotten me to where I am today will not take me where I need to go. I need to come up with a new strategy because I'm by my goddamn self again, raising my 14-year-old daughter. So take my advice. Be wise, use common sense, think about what you're doing, and pray the Lord sends you the right woman. Because these young women out here are full of shit, and these old ass women are full of shit. I don't know what the answer is. But I'll tell you this,